What is up, guys? Welcome to the big unbox where we do that small tech, and today I am back with another big unboxing for you. And today we're back with the all-new Google Pixel 3, and yes, I say the 3. We decided not to go with the XL because of that notch. I know there's a lot of people that are going to stick with the notch and that extra screen size, but I went with the 5.5-inch version, which I think should be actually a really nice size for me personally, but obviously it's not for everybody. So if you want the XL3, it's going to be the 6.3-inch screen versus 5.5-inch screen. Other than that, the tech specs are pretty much the same. You got the Snapdragon 845. Camera's probably going to be the same. I believe battery is only going to be the other difference between the two, so you're going to get definitely a better battery life with the bigger one than the smaller one, but obviously you got less screen real estate to keep going. So hopefully the 3 is going to be a hit. I've been looking forward to this one. Again, I was on the fence about going for the XL, but I decided to stick with my guns and go with the no notch version. So this is the Pixel 3. It comes in 3 different colors. You got this black, and it looks pretty much, at least from the presentation, like the other Pixels in terms of the black, where you got this, this grayish color and it transitions to this black up top. But this one actually should have wireless charging as well. So finally they're getting with it and competing with the big boys. Obviously the specs are going to be the same, but the big thing about the Google Pixel is you're going to get those software updates, and that's a great thing. You're going to get those continuous software updates at least for 2 years. I think they even said 3. I could be wrong. So you're always going to get those updates before everybody else, which is definitely a good thing. So presentation looks premium enough. It starts at $799 for the 64 gig version, and then it only got the 128 gig, which is kind of disappointing. You would like to see a little bit more storage to compete against some of the other big boys on the market. I think that 128 is kind of a little bit low for a lot of people that use a lot of storage. Now me, I don't use that much storage, so it's not that big a deal to me. But you got the Samsung Galaxy Note that's got that 512 gigs of storage, and even the iPhone XS has got that 512. So this one's a little bit light on storage. That'd be my only complaint in terms of the specs and all that good stuff. So the presentation looks good. Got that clean box, got the side view of the actual Pixel, and this should actually have a lot better in terms of overall. It should have a lot better. 5.5-inch screen is a lot better than 5, so you're getting a lot more screen size, and it should be really, really nice and smooth like that Pixel usually is. Let's get to the unboxing. Team Pixel in the back. Let's do it like we do it. Let's do it big. Actually, don't even need the knife. Let's go and pop it out like this. Easy access. We'll pop it open. Nothing like the first. Actually, I think they got me on both sides. We got to do it both sides. Snap it out like that. Nothing like that first initial opening of the box. That sound where it's that swoosh. You guys know what I'm talking about, all you phone heads out there. That swoosh of a new phone box opening up, which is very exciting. Now I'm a little bit worried because I've been using such big phones. I've been using the Note. I've been using the iPhone XS Max. So going down to this, I've been rocking the V40 for a couple days now, and that's even smaller compared to the other phones. So I'm a little bit worried about the size. It shouldn't be a problem, but obviously it's a downsize in terms of overall screen real estate and just overall, turn it to your hands. It should be got that one hand function again, which is pretty nice. So let's go and check this out. See what we get inside. Got the usual stuff here. SIM ejector tool. Put that to the side. Let's get started. Literature, Team Pixel. They give me a sticker to put that on there, so they're definitely, look at that, Team Pixel. Put that to the side. They're heavily promoting that. Got the books. Now again, this one is something I forgot. It's still a Verizon exclusive. I wish they would stop with that, but I got the unlocked version, which probably most people do. I got the unlocked version from their website. Now this is nice. So they actually do include these headphones, which is nice, and they actually do resemble, in my opinion, doesn't that resemble the iPhone buds or AirBuds, whatever they're called? Not the AirBuds. Look, just the way that's the actual. Look at that. I mean, they'll probably be okay, but the actual looks just a little bit too similar to the iPhone version. But then at least they do throw those in. I got the LG the other day, and the V40 didn't even include headphones. Come on now. So at least they do it right with the presentation and give you some headphones. Got the power brick right here, very clean. Got the white look. Now again, I do have the same type of gripe. I wish they would have kind of matched the phone with the accessories, but that's just me personally. Here's the accessories, all white. It's not a big deal. Again, you can get this in the white version. I believe there's like a, it's called, there's a white version and there's like a not pink, which is pretty much pink, or the black version. So that's pretty much it in terms of presentation. They definitely get a nice job with the presentation. Here's the actual phone itself. Now it does feel very lightweight. One of my first impressions, like, wow, this thing feels very small in your hands. But again, you're getting some nice screen size for a 5.5-inch screen. So let's check this out. Oh, look at that. There's nothing like that initial layer where no fingerprints has been on the screen. Ooh, very nice. Now again, this one, you got some, there's no notch, but you got a little bit extra, you know, up top and bottom. It's actually more designed, in my opinion, like the Samsung phones. So you do got the top part up top right here, no notch. Clean is on the bottom as well. Got a little bit bezel, and that's pretty much it. Very refined look. I like the way this one looks a lot. It's got a nice feel to it. The gray looks a lot more grayish on the back. So this is gonna be that glass back. Does have a nice feel to it. It's got this nice premium feel to it. It's actually a lot different than the total metal back on the side that they used to have with the Pixels. This has got more of a kind of a sleek feel to it. Got the G right there, looking very nice. Fingerprint sensor. And you just got the one camera. Now everybody said this is the camera to get. I guess you don't need 3 or 4 cameras. I mean, this right here, the V40, look at that, 3 cameras. This one's got 1, but this one's supposed to be the best in the game, regardless if you get the XL or this version. Obviously, we'll have to test it out to see how good it is, but it's been said that this is the best one to get. And look at that, just very clean. It's raised up just a little bit, and you can see this two-tone look where it goes from this soft, this matte finish, and then it goes into the glossy look right there. And I like the way that looks. I think they probably could have maybe switched it up just a little bit, but I actually like the way that looks, that two-tone look. It looks really sleek in my opinion. And this is more, it actually is a little more refined look where it actually, it's more or less like a brick feel to it, where it transitions to this, you can see right there, almost the glass part on the sides. Look at that. So it kind of transitions from this part here, which is all that gloss, to the side. So it's almost one piece of glass all the way around. So it feels very natural. It feels very premium, which is one thing that I would say kind of was lacking in some of the previous Pixels. Just that premium quality. You got the, let's see, no speaker on the bottom, I don't think. So that's the SIM ejector kit or tool thing right there. I don't see the speaker grill. So the speaker grill, I guess, is just one on the top right here. I don't see anything on the bottom, which is interesting. I don't see a speaker grill unless I'm missing it. Very clean sides, nothing right there, nothing, very clean. Volume up and down, power button, very nice. Let's go ahead and check this out. Let me turn it on, see how quick it is to load up. Should be pretty quick. If there's any juice left in here, loads right up. Look at that, turns on. Let me do this. Let me put my information in. We're gonna just run through it real quick. I know there's a lot of reviews out there for this one, but hold tight. We'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. So we got the Pixel 3 up and running, and as you would expect, very smooth out of the gate. No issues at all with the setup. Seamless process, which you would expect. Now, I gotta say, the one thing I'm like, man, this thing feels super lightweight, super small. But after I started using it a little bit, I'm like, man, this thing's really nice. It's almost the perfect size. You got 5.5-inch screen. This is basically having, if anybody's had the iPhone 8 or 8 Plus, this is the same screen size, but how compact it is, and you can use it for one hand. It's using most of its space. And one thing I forgot to say is right there and right there, you're getting the speaker grills. I was looking down here for them. You guys are probably like, what is he doing? But the speaker grills at the bottom and the top, so they actually made very good use of the area, the bezel part. So you can see the speaker grill right there, and then right at the top as well. So you got those two front-facing speakers. The sound should be pretty good. So they did a nice job with the actual location of those to make use of those bezel space. Now, obviously, it doesn't have that notch, so it's got that clean look to it all the way around. You don't have to worry about a notch with this one. Now the XL, you can, you can turn it off, whatever, but as obviously it's going to still stick around for some of the apps. But this one got that clean look to it, very, very compact, and I like the way this one feels a lot. It's got a really premium quality to it. Very snappy. Screen looks, look at that. The screen vibrant, which you'd expect. I heard that the LG is making the OLEDs for this one, and then Samsung did the XL. So anybody that has the XL version, let me know how that one's looking compared to this one. The screen definitely, they did a little bit, well, a lot better job than that last year's version of the 2, because you know the 2 had some issues with the actual screen itself from LG, but this one looks pretty vibrant just right out of the box. But overall, this one feels very nice in the hands. Let's go ahead and compare it to some of the other big boy hitters out in the game right now that this one I haven't really had a chance to even get to yet, because there's so many heavy hitters on the market right now for the month of October. This V40, look at this thing. So now this is probably not a fair competition because it's 2 different sizes, but you can kind of get an idea what you're looking at here. So the V40, very classy look. You got that triple camera setup, beautiful. Does got a little notch up top, so we'll, you know, whatever. But look at that, comparing the 2, beautiful difference. They actually have kind of a similar build to them, just in terms of, you can see how it's kind of, the edges are rounded just the same almost. It's got a very similar build quality. I know that might sound a little bit different because of the actual size of the phone itself, but the build quality feels pretty similar. Now this one's going to be obsolete in probably 2 weeks, but one of my favorite phones of this year, the OnePlus 6. Look at that. Build quality on the OnePlus 6, outstanding. Probably one of the fastest phones I've ever used. And you would expect that for the OnePlus 6T coming out pretty soon as well. So you got just a little bit taller and thicker, wider, all that good stuff. You can just see the difference between the 2 right there. Let's go, keep it moving like we do it. Now this is really not even a fair fight, but look at that Note 9. Woo! Look how much bigger you got. But that's 6.3, I think 6.3 or 6.4 inch screen versus 5.5. But honestly, the one-handed use on this one's going to be a lot better than this one. That's just definitely going to... And the question is this one... And this has probably been, you know, people have tested this already. But that one camera, is it better than the 2? Or is it better than the 3 shooters? I don't know. That's a good... I mean, obviously you've seen some test pictures. I haven't had a chance to completely check it out yet. But... the pictures that I checked out were actually look really nice. Look, this is the iPhone XS Max. So you got crazy, you got 6.5 inch screen versus 5.5. So you got a full inch, and look at the difference. But honestly, this one feels super nice just to hold. The always on display looks legit as well. So overall, I think this is going to be a hit, but obviously we're going to hit up the accessory reviews really hard. If you guys have any suggestions, throw it up in the comment section. We're going to get to as many as we can. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys next time.